Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1247.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about the number of 401k millionaires is growing. And that's predominantly because 401ks are a great savings vehicle. I highly recommend people to use them as their first place of savings. It should be the place that you automatically want to invest and save money in. And if your employer is matching part of your 401k, that's even better because that's free money. But recently, the number of people with $1 million in their 401k leapt about 10% between April and June. And that's because of great performance in the market. There was about a 13% pop of millionaires with IRA accounts also in the same time frame. Fidelity does studies about their retirement account balances, and they look at about 45 million IRAs, 401ks, and 403b retirement accounts. Michael Shamrell, Vice President for Workplace Thought Leadership for Fidelity, said overall the increase in balances for all investors was based on ongoing employer and employee contributions, along with positive market performance. The increase we are seeing in 401k millionaires this quarter also shows the value of long-term investing. There are about 378,000 401k plans at Fidelity that have seven-figure balances and beyond as of June 30th, up from 340,000 at the end of March and 299,000 at the end of December. And there were 350,000 IRA millionaires on June 30th, which was up from 307,623 at the end of March and 280,320 at the end of December. That's still less than the peak of millionaires, which was at the end of 2021 when the stock market was higher, and had just finished nearly a 27% 12-month run. The average 401k balance was $112,400 on June 30th, up from $103,900 at the end of December, and the average IRA balance was $113,800, up from $104,000 at the end of last year. And baby boomers now have an average balance of just under $500,000. It's $499,700, according to Fidelity. So what's causing all this good fortune for 401ks? Well, as I said, a stronger stock market. The rebound from the bad bear market that we had last year is very helpful to account balances. The S&P 500 was up over 15% from January through the end of June, and that helped. But here's one thing that I want to caution people about, and that is those target date funds that Fidelity has. Now, I've podcasted in the past about why I'm not a fan of target date funds. That's an automated portfolio that is supposed to be predicated on when you're going to be retiring. And you pick the year of your retirement, and then you plop it in their pre-allocated portfolio. The problem with that is they put too much in bonds, so you don't get enough growth. Your growth is below what the stock market does. They have too high of fees, so you're paying high fees every year for this substandard portfolio. And well, they're frankly a disaster for people to be investing in, and they're a boon for investment firms to have high fees. If you're in a target date fund, I would seriously consider taking your money out and doing your own asset allocation. If you need help with that, come into the VIP experience and I can definitely help you understand what the right asset allocation model is for you. But you want to have enough in growth stocks so that you're participating in a strong stock market. One of the biggest mistakes people can make is being too conservative with their long-term retirement plan money and therefore not getting the compounding rates of return that are going to get them to millionaire status. So if you're in a target date fund, I would consider exiting immediately and looking at alternatives to a prepackaged asset allocation model. Another explanation for some of the spike in balances is many student loan borrowers have used the student loan payment pause to focus on retirement savings, with 72% of student loan borrowers contributing at least 5% to their 401k's, compared to only 63% prior to the payment pause, according to the Fidelity data. Well, good for you for using that extra money to put it toward your retirement fund. That's one of the smartest things you can do, especially if you're getting matched on that money by your employer. Fidelity shows that on average, millionaire 401k owners save 17.2% of their pay. Their employers contribute an additional 9.3% to their retirement accounts for a total savings rate of 26.5%. Well done. Having said that, not everybody can save that much, and according to Fidelity, a combination of employee and employer match contributions on average for the first half of the year was roughly 14%. The average age of a retirement account millionaire at Fidelity is 59, and they've been socking away money for decades. Boomers comprised more than half of Fidelity's millionaires, 52.2%, and Gen X comprised about 45.5%, while millennials accounted for just 0.5% of millionaire retirement accounts. Mariel Beasley, co-founder of the Common Sense Lab at Duke University, said hitting major milestones is very motivating, but typically the motivation increases as you get closer to the milestone or goal. This means that folks whose balance is $990,000 might actually be more motivated to keep saving or increase their savings than folks whose balance is now $1,010,000. She says becoming a millionaire can have a profound effect on how people view themselves and their behavior. One, it may increase spending because they feel more affluent, or it may increase savings because they view themselves as a successful saver and want to contribute to build on that success. Yeah, I definitely don't agree that becoming a 401k millionaire is going to make you go out and spend more. I definitely think it's going to make people feel very proud, very confident, very happy that they've been a successful investor and that they have a nice retirement fund for that day when retirement comes. Overall, I think what the lesson is here is that staying invested in stocks is what's going to get you to retirement faster. On average, the stock market, year in and year out, has about a 10% average annual return. So having a significant amount of your funds invested for retirement in stocks is usually a good plan to take advantage of that extra compounding, way over what you can get in bonds, savings accounts, and many other investments. So make sure that your retirement account isn't too cash heavy, isn't too bond heavy, and has a healthy amount of stocks, because it is a vehicle for tax-deferred growth. And that is how you become a millionaire in your 401k. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available. And all of my podcasts are in my wealth mentoring library on my website at lindapjones.com/podcasts. And while you're there, sign up for my weekly newsletter for more wealth tips. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.